Friday Night Frenzy on News 18. Sports from where you live.
Welcome back and thank you for sticking around. We have 4 more games for you on our lineup tonight, and boy did we travel far to make sure you got the best in hoops tonight. We'll start this highlight off close to home though and take a look at how CC did against Covington. Now both of these schools are looking for bounce back wins tonight, and CC is hoping to show better than they did last weekend. Let's see if the Knights can prevail. Starting off in the first quarter with Knights on the attack, ball eventually finds the hands of Ben Mazurs outside the arc, and he's someone you want to give it to out wide because he'll drain him all night long. But let's see how this team does on defense, shall we? Well, the Knights end up letting the Trojans dive in and get one up, but defensive rebounding by Ray Clayton saves the day. Now it's the Knights' turn to capitalize, and capitalize they do. Tanner Fields finds Albert Schwartz in heavy traffic, but Schwartz does a little spin move to get his team 2, and then 1. Now this kid was balling tonight. The Trojans obviously had a problem with him underneath the basket all night long because he led his team in points, scoring 19 on the night. He was like a mini Zach Edey out there, I swear. With Schwartz's help, the Knights would finally get their bounce-back win and beat the Trojans 49-35. And I am so excited that the Knights got that much-needed dub. Now, we've stayed close to home for this last game, but it's time to take a look at how our other area schools did, and we have the perfect person bringing you tonight's games. That's right, folks, Sports 18's Maddie D'Addario is back at it again, giving you all the highlights from the game she went to tonight. Maddie, how'd your second week of Indiana basketball feel?
Well, it definitely felt cold outside, but inside on the court, things were heating up. Both of my games tonight kept it pretty neck and neck, and we'll start by going way up north to see how the North White Vikings did against the Tri-County Cavaliers. Tonight, Tri-County searches for their first win of the season, while North White looks to grab their second. Vikings played some great defense tonight. The Cavaliers trying to set a pass out, but Brendan Hood intercepts and gets a huge breakaway, getting the job done all on his own. The very next ball, Tri-County responds. Will Getz looking for the pass, sending it way out wide to Eric Zars, and he shoots a beauty from outside the arc for 3. But the Vikings know how to capitalize on defense, and this definitely created some issues for Tri-County. The Cavs trying to keep the ball in play, but here comes Dane Hood just getting his fingertips on the ball, and it's yet another breakaway for North White. One thing the Vikings had a hard time defending tonight was Tri-County behind the three-point line, specifically Eric Zars behind the 3. Here he is yet again, this time getting nothing but net. Tri-County goes home with their first win of the season, 52-43. Now let's see how the one-loss Clinton Prairie Gophers did against the Frontier Falcons. The Gophers capitalizing big time right here with Jonas Knipp gaining possession on their side of the court. But the Falcons played some good offense, moving the ball around well, like on this possession here. They just didn't have much luck getting the ball in the net. This play shows how just unlucky they were. Good shot, but then, oops, it gets stuck. And honestly, I think that might be more impressive than just making it in the net. So you get a point for me. But Clinton Prairie really was dominant tonight, playing great team basketball, moving the ball around so well. And Jacob McGraw put it up multiple times tonight. Stellar defense really made a difference for this team, though. Falcons looking to drive the net, and Lane Harlatcher just snatches the ball before it even gets anywhere close. Unfortunately, at the time of tonight's show, no scores have been reported to WLFI, and we really tried to reach out to anyone we could to get those scores, but we unfortunately do not know the winner of tonight's game. We'll update you on the web as soon as we know, and I will send it back to you, Bree.
Well, thank you so much, Maddie. You slayed, as always. A little fall holiday fun here. Well, we are now done with the highlight portion of our show, which is still crazy to me because I feel like we just kind of started the show a little bit ago. But, you know, being done with the highlight portion doesn't mean the show's over because we still got more coming up after the break. We'll check out scores from around the area and see how other teams fared, but we will also have to look at how Purdue men's basketball is preparing for their match against Davidson tomorrow. That's coming up soon, so stay tuned.